Hey guys, so I just did my initial reaction to the reveal of LF Revival UI Goku as well as Sparking Master Roshi. I specifically did not look at the abilities that they showed us during the reveal here. So I'm going to go ahead and dedicate this video to looking at the different abilities they have as well as just, sort of theory crafting as to their place in the game, what teams they're going to be best on, stuff like that. So I think we're going to start just by watching once again the gameplay here to see if we can notice anything about what's happening here. So let's go ahead and press this. Let's see. So first thing to note, no blast armor for Master Roshi. That's fine.
Getting sleepy.
All right, so that's his green card. That looks like it's pretty much the same effect as LF First Form Frieza, which is a long-range immobilization, which is pretty strong. That effect is still good. A lot of characters these days, I think, are becoming more and more immune to those effects. So that's something to keep in mind. You sort of have to know what characters are immune to those things, but that could be a strong ability for sure. All right, those are his Ki Blasts. That's his blue card, obviously. And then this actually is not something we see that often. This is a 1% sparking that has an ultimate. Not common. Not common. So this is really good that they gave Master Roshi both a blue card and an ultimate. So obviously this is the Mafuba. Let's see. So again, no blast armor on the ult. Keep that in mind. All right, nice frozen screen here. Okay, it's gonna be frozen forever. That's cool. Or I guess we're just buffering. Okay. I will cut. I don't know why this is doing this. All right, we're back. YouTube is really good. Good platform. All right, Master Roshi, let's go. Show us the Mafuba. Okay, looks good. And then he just gets sealed in the jar. Nice.
How'd you like my power?
I like that lid skin. It's good. All right, and here's Goku. So Goku definitely has a cover change. Looks like it's against strikes. Unless it's universal. We haven't looked at the kit yet. I mean, a lot of these newer characters have been getting universal cover changes. Hit, Beast Gohan, Gogeta Blue. We'll see if Goku continues the trend here.
Here goes. Take this.
All right, so no blast armor for Goku. There's his blue card. There's a melee blue card. Actually, his melee blue card didn't have blast armor either, huh?
There you are.
Oh, no, it does. His blue card has blast armor. Okay. All right, here's the revive. Yeah, this looks good. I like this animation. They did a good job with this. I mean, this turnaround. Okay, this turnaround animation. This turnaround animation is directly copy and pasted from LF Purple UI Goku's windscreen. But like, this is literally what happened. Like, this is how he showed the form to everybody when he revived. Like, this is what happened. So I don't blame them for using this. I don't.
Here I come.
The stance is really cool. Like, this is obviously a different, like, just idle animation from Purple UI Goku. All right, so his green card is, I can't tell if that's a AoE attack or not because it doesn't, Jiren is long range. So, I mean, at the very least, it's a stop time. Let's see. Oh no, Jiren is mid-range here. Wait, so Jiren moved back for that? Okay, so we can't tell if that's an... I don't think it is, but maybe it is. All right, that's his blue? Did he just blue card from long range? Hold on, let me just see this again. Blue? So I don't understand what just happened. He just teleported in front of Jiren? Okay. So his LF is on the blue card, I guess, is what it looks like from that. Okay. I guess technically because he is a revival character, and that is a transformation. They typically don't give transforming characters ultimates, right? So I guess that makes sense why Roshi doesn't, why Roshi has an ultimate, because UI Goku doesn't have one. Obviously, Revival Gohan is an LF character. He doesn't have an ultimate. I guess the same approach was taken for this UI Goku. Makes sense. And then that's his windscreen. It looks pretty good. All right, let's take a look at the actual abilities here. So this is Master Roshi. He is yellow. Okay, so if he, this could be the... Is Master Roshi going to be the Ultra Gogeta, like Gogeta Blue counter? Let's see. Super Warrior and Universe Rep, he is ranged. Okay. So his 6-star Z ability, Universe Rep, Universe Survival Saga, Super Warrior, Blast Attack, and Strike Defense. I think Blast Attack and Strike Defense is a really good spread. And then 15% to Super Warrior Strike Attack. Okay. So the Ultimate Arts just goes immediately starts with the Ultimate Arts. Let's actually move my camera here just because I don't want to be covering any of this stuff here. Okay, so Ultimate Arts is obviously the Evil Containment Wave. Deals massive impact damage. Seals enemy character on hit if all of the following conditions are met. There are at least 2 enemy battle members remaining. So this is kind of giving me already Blue TN vibes. Like Blue TN is not able to counter a Rising Rush unless the enemy has like a full team. So this is a little less strict because it says at least 2. So even if you have an enemy that's defeated, you can still get this off, I guess. The damage from Evil Containment Wave does not cause the enemy to be defeated. The damage from Evil Containment Wave does not cause an enemy with a revives when health reaches 0 effect to revive. Oh, it's actually going to nullify revive? Hold on. The damage from Evil Containment Wave does not cause the enemy to be defeated. The damage from Evil Containment Wave does not cause an enemy with a revives when health reaches 0 effect to revive. I guess what that means actually is you're just going to leave the enemy with 1 HP prior to them reviving. I think is what that means. I don't think it means it's going to nullify revive, actually. We'll see. It is in online battle. Oh, you can only do this in online. Yeah, excluding. Imagine if you could just seal the co-op boss and then like you can't finish co-op. That's funny. There are currently no sealed enemy characters. Okay, so this is interesting. So I guess this quote unquote sealing mechanic is going to be an actual thing that they continue doing moving forward. So, for example, like if we eventually get like a Bobbity, they can make a Bobbity that seals the enemy in like the Majin Buu ball or something. I mean, there's a lot of different characters that could do this too. Like Trunks is going to be able to do the Mafuba eventually as well. We're probably going to get a Dragon Ball Saga version of Roshi that's going to be able to do this as well. What other things seal in Dragon Ball? I mean, I could think about this for a bit, but there's definitely going to be more sealing effects in the future, and I assume that's what they mean by there are currently no sealed enemy characters, right? So if you have another character that has a sealing effect, you're not able to seal multiple characters, at the same time in the same fight. That would just be ridiculous. The sealed character cannot enter the battlefield until one of the following conditions is met. The Master Roshi who used Evil Containment Wave is defeated. All other enemy battle members are defeated. That sounds pretty insane. So they're actually just forever stuck. Imagine you just seal Gogeta Blue and then you just beat the hell out. Dude, you know what this is going to be used for? This is going to be used to seal 17. I am 100% certain. 17 is going to be... Oh my god, I can see this. 17 is going to be your main Evil Containment Wave target. And once you seal 17, guess what? No one can stop your rush with Gogeta Blue. This is going to be interesting. I actually really like this mechanic, this sealing mechanic. Okay. This could provide for some interesting scenarios. Obviously, it's not going to be easy to land on the character that you want to land it on because it's an ultimate card, which means you're going to have to pretty much be in a combo for you to actually land this most of the time. There's no blast armor on this. It's a melee ultimate, obviously. There's only one non-melee ultimate in the game. That's Yellow Gotenks. But yeah, this is not going to be something where you can, I think, oftentimes choose who you want to seal. I think a lot of the time you're going to be just using this when you can. And then this essentially what it does, it gives you a massive advantage over your opponent because it's basically going to make it a 3v2 for the rest of the fight, at least for the part where they're sealed. So this is really strong. This is a really incredibly strong ability. I'm excited to see how this is used and to test this out for myself. All right, unique abilities, applies the following effects. I wouldn't be surprised if they make this guy a little bit less good because of that. Applies the following effects to self when battle starts. 90% to damage inflicted. Reduces damage received by 65%. Okay, now, we're creeping up here. We started 2022. I think Like what? Hold on. Let me just check something here. This guy was a February LF last year. This year in full power was a February LF last year. This guy has 40% reduced damage received, and then he gets reduced damage received by 30% when entering the battlefield. This is not like I don't think this actually works where you just add this 30% to the 40%. I think it's 40%, and then I think it's like a multiplicative 30%. So you can't just add this to like this is actually in theory. This is like less than 60% damage received or something. I don't know. I don't know how the math works off the top of my head right now, but this is not. You don't just add this to this and it becomes 70. So this is what we went from a year ago. Basically a 40% damage reduction with a little bit of an extra boost here, to now a year later getting characters that have 65% just flat damage reduction at all times, can't be canceled. Yeah, this is okay. This is looking good. 60% key recovery, -10 to blast arts cost and card draw speed. That's a really good baseline to have. Really, really nice baseline. Falling effects occur upon landing a strike or a blast arts hit. Restores health by 3%. 20% damage inflicted, 15 counts, and then inflicts enemy that we downgrade plus 15% to damage received for 15 counts, and then inflicts enemy that we downgrade plus 3 to strike and blast arts cost. You know what? Let me just pull up Ultra Super Vegeta real quick. What does his debuffing look like? Ultra Super Vegeta? Let me just see something. Is this... Okay, so the one difference between Master Roshi and Super Vegito is Master Roshi's debuffs are only against the current enemy, whereas Ultra Super Vegetos are against all enemies. But let me just check something here. The following effects occur every time this character uses, and then Master Roshi's is landed. Yeah, landing a striker. So there's a few differences. I think obviously Super Vegeto's is going to be a bit better because it's all enemies and it's pretty much the same debuff, 15% damage. But Master Roshi's actually lasts longer. It's 15 counts. But yeah, I mean, I didn't expect it to be better than Super Vegeto's. It's kind of like his defining trait at this point, the debuffs. But that's pretty strong. 15% every time you land a striker or blast for 15 counts. Okay. Is that all we have for Roshi here? I guess it is, yeah. I am really curious to see how this actually looks in practice, the ceiling from the Mafuba. This actually looks like it could be one of the most powerful effects in the entire game. So I am very excited to see that used. All right, so we have Legends Limited Super Saiyan Blue Goku. This is the guy who revives into UI Sign. So we have a green character, finally, green. Green is easily the worst character, the worst typing in the game right now. I think you could legitimately make an argument that green right now, prior to this guy releasing, is the single worst color / typing in the game ever. It is up there as one of the worst periods to be a single typing ever. It is horrible. The only usable green character pretty much are the Tag 4s. And now, of course, we have this character. So we'll see. We'll see. He is ranged, Sun Family, Saiyan, God Key, Super Saiyan, God Super Saiyan, and Universe Rep. Don't forget he's also going to be on Universe Survival Saga, right? And so is Roshi, of course. So I could already see this happen. I could already see it. I already see it. People are going to be looking at this and they're going to be like, oh my God, he's unusable. Green. He's going to die to Gogeta Blue. I will tell you guys this. I don't care. I don't care if Gogeta Blue is going to be quote unquote good against this character. Oh my God, purple beats green. I never knew this. Thank you. Thank you for enlightening me. We need better greenness in this game. Green is so bad. Green is so bad. But we'll see. They might compensate for the fact that, you know, obviously Gogeta Blue is the most dominant character in the game right now still. They might compensate for this guy being green by just making him insane. We'll see. All right, so Z ability at 6 stars is 30% to Universe Rep, God Key, or Saiyan. Wow, he's buffing Saiyan. Okay. It's a really good Z ability. Base, strike, and blast attack, so both offenses. And then 15% to Universe Rep, blast defense. Okay. Unique abilities, revive with 80% health and transform into Ultra Instinct Sign when own health reaches 0. Applies the following effects to self when battle starts. 90% of damage inflicted cannot be canceled. Reduces damage received by 65%. There we go, 65%. I guess this is going to be the new trend moving forward. Now we're going to be starting with 65% to base reduced damage received. I think it's fine. It's fine to do that. And then 80% to key recovery and card draw speed. Okay, once again, a good baseline there. Applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. 30 key, 30% damage inflicted, and then cancels attribute downgrades. Every single time, huh? Okay, so he's basically entering the battlefield with 120% damage inflicted just off the bat. That's, you know, it's not bad. All right, unique abilities. Knocks enemy back to long range if cover change is performed against their strike arts attack. So it is only against strike cards. But of course, it not being universal means it's unlimited. Activates during assist, comboable with special move arts. Okay, so it is comboable with the blue card. Let me actually take off the subtitles for this so we can see the whole thing. Applies the following effects itself every 3 timer counts as characters in the battlefield. This is the Blue Kid Buu, blue Zamasu effect. Where's Zamasu? He also has an effect like this every 3 counts. Where is it? No, that's not it. Yeah, applies the following effects to self every 3 counts while this character is in the battlefield. The same exact effect that this character has, same exact effect that blue LF Kid Buu has. Okay, so he gets 10% damage inflicted, activates 5 times. Effect resets after transformation. So if you transform, he loses the stacks, I guess. And then he gets -1 to arts cost, which also resets. So if you have those 5 stacks, and you have... Actually, you don't even need to have... Because you have baseline 120, and then you're going to have those... If you have the full 5 stacks up, so that's only what? 15 timer counts of being switched in? That's not really that bad. And for a revival character, you're not really going to be that scared just to have this guy on the battlefield for long periods of time, mostly. So, I mean, this guy's going to be floating around with like 170% damage inflicted. That's really good. 170% damage inflicted. Okay. Applies the following effects to self when enemy switches characters while this character is on the battlefield. Draws a special arts card next. Activates once. So he actually force draws a green card when the enemy switches. He gets 20% key recovery and 20% more damage inflicted. All right, sure. Main ability, restores own health by 10% and ki by 50. He actually goes type neutral for 10 counts. Destroys all of your own cards and randomly draws 4 new ones. Okay, so he draws a full hand. Applies buff effects, nullifies enemy special actions, active when changing cover for 10 counts. So he actually grabs cover null for 10 counts on main ability. I'm really looking for, before I continue into green UI Goku, the fact that this guy's mostly going to be ran with LS17, I'm really looking for some kind of anti-endurance in this kit. I would like for him to get it from his main ability, because if you do have that, you pretty much just pop a main ability and you kill anybody that's not this Goku or 17, right? With a rush. Main ability seems pretty decent. Type neutral, and you go 10 seconds of cover null, and you get a full hand. That's not bad. I'll take that. All right, let's move on to the revived version. So it'll be interesting to see what the stats look like here. If you guys remember back to when LF Revival Gohan came out, the revived form, he has monstrous stats because he's a transforming character. So we'll see if they handle this guy the same way that they did with the Gohan. Is this guy going to have like 290,000 to his offenses? Like, we'll see. I don't know. All right, so let's see. Applies the following effects to self after transforming. So he gets a unique gauge. Of course, we knew this was coming. Yeah. 40% to damage inflicted, 30% to damage inflicted for 60 counts. Okay, interesting. So is that on top? Hold on, let me just check something. Is that on top of this? Yeah, I think that 90% damage carries over to the post-transformed version. Because if we take a look at the other buffs that he's getting. So like this one, hold on. This one specifically says this resets after transformation, but this one doesn't. So I think the damage inflicted, the damage reduction, the key recovery, and the card draw speed, I'm pretty sure those carry over because they're start of battle effects. I think those all carry over to post transformation. So he's getting, on top of the 90% damage, he's getting 40% extra damage. So he's going to be at 130. And then he's getting 30% on top of that. So he's going to be at 160 for 60 counts after transforming. I don't know why they didn't just make that 70% damage. Like, does it really? I mean, if you revive with this character, is the fight going to last most of the time another 60 counts? Like, they should have just made that just, I think, permanent. -5 to arts cost. Okay. Card draw speed. So remember, he already has card draw speed, right? If those buffs do carry over. So he's going to have double card draw speed for 60 counts. And he gets Cover Null for 40 counts. 40 counts. Okay. Consumes 30% of this character's unique gauge to activate Evade against the following enemy attacks while slide moving or standing still. Tap action, strike cards. Yeah, this is the same as the OG Purple UI Goku. Evade will activate in the following circumstances. Yeah, this is the exact same thing. This is the exact same unique gauge as the OG Purple UI Goku, which is still good. It's still a good gauge. It lets you buy time and stuff like that. All right. Anything else? Actually, is that it? They didn't actually show anything else. Okay. So we'll see. We'll see what this guy looks like. But it's like, this guy has 40 counts of Cover Null. It looks like he's going to have 60 counts of double card draw speed, -5 to arts cost, and then just have, what is this? This is going to be a 160% damage inflicted on top of whatever else he's going to. We don't know what his green card does. We don't know what his blue card does. We don't know what his post-transformation main ability does. There's a lot of question marks here for this character. So we'll get those cleared up tomorrow. But I mean, this guy's looking pretty damn good so far. This guy being green, I think will turn people off from him. But you guys have to understand how dominant blue is right now. The color blue. Let me see if can I filter by blue right now? Yeah, blue. Okay. Android 17. I see this character probably 80% of my matches. 70. It's probably 70 to 80% of my matches. I see 17. He's really good. Top 3 character in the game. Beast Gohan, you still see him very, very frequently. Zamasu, you see him very, very frequently. So already we have 3 extremely dominant blue characters. Is there anybody else on here that comes to mind? Let me just see. Scroll down here for a second in case there's like a Zenkai missing. I think that's it. But it's mainly those 3 that you're encountering. It's Zamasu, 17, Beast Gohan. You do run into the occasional Super Gogeta, but it's mainly these 3. That's a pretty strong lineup. And I run into so many double blue teams. Blue, blue, purple is a very strong color right now because of how weak green is. So I think getting a very strong green character, a very dominant green character right now is really strong. And then, of course, him working well with Master Roshi, who now is going to be bringing this ceiling effect to the table as well. That is going to, I think, make for at least a more interesting experience to see how that works. But in terms of like the universe rep tag, I mean, this tag at this point is really fleshed out. I would probably also expect that we might see an EX on this banner as well next to Roshi and Goku. So we're going to be getting potentially 3 new units here. Obviously, I expect the Goku and Roshi to be very dominant. So at this point, we have 17, we have Ultra Hit, we have Goku, and we have Roshi. This 18 is very good, but obviously it's very hard to get her started up because she's an EX character. And I definitely do expect to either be getting Evolution Blue Vegeta or LF UI Sign Goku Zenkai as part of the 70 million user celebration. This team easily has the chance of becoming the best team in the game by the end of the celebration. I can 100% see it. It might happen just tomorrow off the banner. Like this banner might be enough to make this the best team in the game. So I am looking forward to seeing the full kits of these characters. Let me know down below what you guys think of this announcement of these kits so far that we know of. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. And we'll be full throttle summoning and showcases. And we got a lot of stuff to do. I'm excited. Hope you guys had a good time in this video. And I'll see you all tomorrow.